How's it going, everyone? It's Derek Lamoureux, and today on The Breakdown, we're going to talk about Gary's letter.
I found the following, which speaks to me, and I'm sure to many of you who share my story.
So some of you may have seen this on Vimeo. The video is actually a very candid, emotional piece of a gentleman with Parkinson's reading this letter out loud to the camera. There's not a lot of fancy camera movement. There's no B-roll. It's just the guy reading the letter. So how this idea actually came about is interesting. It was meant to be more of a lifestyle ad. We started shooting throughout the day, and then midway through the day, I think we had broke for lunch, and Gary had come up to me and he said, "Hey, I just wanted to read you something. It's something that I typically say when I go to do public events for Parkinson's." And I said, "Okay, cool, let me hear it." Oh, he got emotional, the people in the room got emotional, I got emotional, and I was like, I think this is the commercial. I think this is it. You know, the idea that we had was great, but this is resonating with me more. So we finished what we had to do for the rest of the actual commercial, and then we broke and kind of reset up. And then what was kind of going through my mind, I'm like, what would be a pretty intimate place to film this guy reading the letter? And Nick and I walked around the house, and you know, we both kind of landed on, well, maybe him reading on the edge of his bed might give you this like intimate personal connection into this guy's world. And I was like, Gary, I want you to read that to me again. And I want the audience to feel what I felt when you read it to me the first time.
I found the following, which speaks to me, and I'm sure to many of you who share my story, and I quote, "Please don't assume that I am rude, uncooperative, cognitively impaired, intoxicated, or stoned."
We filmed this with a single camera, and then we decided that we were gonna switch camera angles up and move the camera around just to kind of get some different perspectives, and that's what you see in the final video, is it cutting from mediums to tights to wides to close-ups. And you know, then we got back to post-production, and with a little bit of sound design and really the emotion that came with that piece, that's how we ended up creating a video that seems like, you know, this big thought-out commercial, but really it stemmed from a commercial.
I am Gary Pullum, and I have Parkinson's.
I think the biggest lesson of all of that was that, you know, Gary is a person telling a real person story, and that's what made the commercial good. And recognizing that was what made the project better. Be able to pivot and recognize opportunities to inspire new ideas. That, I think, is the foundation of being a good director. Thanks for watching, and be sure to tap that subscribe button. Just tap it, tap it, and hit that bell for more notifications so you can stay tuned for some more videos.